Hello everybody and welcome back to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. This series has been going on forever, and it's very close to the end. I'm thinking 2 more episodes. I mean, 73 was last episode, this is 74, and I like ending series in 5 and 0, so 75 seems like a great place to end it. With that being said, I'm gonna finish this coaster this episode no matter how long it's gonna take. It's going to be, the whole episode's going to be this coaster being built, and then the next episode will probably be me just adding stuff up here, and then that'll be it. I'll probably, because the only things really left to do is add scenery in places, and with me being so indecisive on what I want to put where, if I had to make videos of that, it would be another 25 videos of me just adding scenery in places, which I don't want to do. So I'll probably end up doing that during a live stream. And yeah, we're almost done. And then when the park's finished, I'll probably put it up for download so you can download it and look at it and what have you. Guess the number's going up for some reason. But yeah, it's time for this to end. I mean, 75 episodes is pretty crazy. And there's plenty of other games I want to play. And also I want to do another park eventually, somewhere down the line. Probably sooner than later, but we'll see when that happens. So, enough talking. We have a lot of work to do this episode with this coaster, and like I said, I'm not putting a time limit on this one, so it's probably going to be a long one. So here we go. Let's do the second King Arthur coaster here. Get ready. Okay. This one, I think I said at some point during the last couple videos, this one I wanted hills, and this one I wanted helixes. This was going to be the theme for this one. I mean, we already kind of have a helixy one, but I mean, this is a very small, slow ride. Look at the queue line. It's full. I don't know what's happening. This has just exploded. I don't know. I guess it's the park rating. I have no idea. So let's just go. Let's go. Okay. So how should I do this? I can't remember how the speed was through this part. I think it was relatively slow. So I'm going to go crank this down. Oh, I can't. Okay, I remember now. The weird angle ruins everything. Okay. If you want to ruin everything, you stupid weird angle, just ruin everything. See if I care. Actually, I care greatly. So let's do it like this. Oh, thank God. I'm not... This way I'm not on the dumb angle. I don't know how I'm going to do this, though. This is going to be weird. It's gonna be really weird. I didn't really think this through now, did I? Okay. Let's do that. We'll drop it down a little bit. What's in the way? Oh, what the crap? How'd that happen? Okay, what if I... Why would that work? Why would that work? Okay, so we have to go down another one. And that's when the helixing begins? Not yet. Oh, yes it will. Okay, good. And that works, so I'm doing it. If that didn't work, I wouldn't have done it, but since it worked, I'm doing it. Okay, then we're going to want that. That's a pretty crazy helix. I don't think this one's going to be nearly as long as this one. This was kind of an experiment in itself, and I don't think it worked out too well. So, just ignore that. Okay. So there's that. That looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. And then we will... What if I do this? That's what I wanted to do. And then we switch over to... Oh, so close. This might work. Hold the phone. No. No, wait. Ah, ha, ha. And I don't think up's gonna work. So let's try down. Down would work, but it puts me in a bad spot here. Unless I do this. Okay, I really have no idea how this is gonna work. We're not even halfway yet. We already have crazy loops. Crazy loops. Okay, no, I didn't want that. I want... Put that back in. Can I drop it now? Nope. Can I drop it here? Maybe. Looks like I can. Okay. No, I can't. Yeah, I'm in a really bad spot here. A really bad spot. Damn. Okay, let's start from here then. How are we gonna work this one? What if I make a small turn that... No. No. Okay, so forget that plan. That helix is not going to work there. It's because some idiot had to put hills everywhere. How about we just make a big looping S turn? And you know what? I want this to do this. Ready for this? Oh! I want it to go over here. That's what I really want right now. I don't think it's going to. Except if I do it this way. But that looks really dumb. I'm sorry, but that just looks really dumb. Fine. Be that way. I still, however, want to do that. So, I'll do it like... Whoa. I don't know what the hell just happened with my throat. I'll do it like this. Is that going through? I think it's just the camera. Yeah, okay, that was just a glitch in the camera. It wasn't actually glitching through the roller coaster, thank God. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Are we going over it now? Oh, wow, that worked. Oh, and that didn't. And that didn't. But that did. Can I can helix it down here. Yeah, I'm not... Don't know if that's the best idea. It's like this thing looks so small compared to the other one. But then again, this one's pretty insane, so... I want this one to actually work. What if I don't even know if that's gonna work. There's no way. Let's see. It comes down. How does this work? Oh, it comes down here, turns. Yeah, that wouldn't work. I don't know. There's one way I can test this. And that's by going back to the station. So that's what we got to do. Okay, let's see if this actually makes it. At least we're in a good spot to do this kind of test. It's not too much extra track we have to lay here. Whoop, to get back to the station. Okay, entrance, exit, and test. Let's see if this works. Okay, goes down. That part works. Oh, God, I forgot about the giant chain hill I decided to put in. Yeah, good job, stupid. So the chances are the audio on this video is going to get distorted around the 30-minute mark. Because that's usually what happens. Look, nobody's over here. I'm glad I spent the time to make this hideous mess. But yeah, little things like, I could put some more scenery in here. Scenery around here. I'll probably make this like woods, except for right here. This is going to be a battle. And this is going to be like fields, because that's what I initially said. And trees around here. And then also around this area we need some stuff. But other than that, we're pretty much done. And I just don't want to make another 20-minute episode of me planting trees. So, here we go. I'm going to make you all watch me do that on the live stream. Yeah, it's funny. Okay. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Oh, it's gonna have plenty of speed here. Okay. Cradling. Around. Okay. We're good. Oh no, it's gonna explode. It's gonna explode. Nope. Oh, it was right there. That was actually the closest that has ever come to doing actually exploding with me doing that. One of these times I'm not going to be so lucky. At least it doesn't actually matter because nobody's riding it. Okay. So that works. Let's do another one. Just kidding. We want to go this way. Can I do a wide... Ah, crap. I just got rid of some castle wall. That's not what I wanted to do. At all. I'm going to put that back in before I forget. I just hope it works. I don't even know what castle wall was here. Was it a corner piece? It looked like a corner piece. I don't think it was a corner piece. You know what? I'm not sure anymore. Well, this seems to work, so there. Oh, no, that didn't work at all. There, and it probably was a corner piece. Crap. There. Is that right? No, it's not right. It's been forever since I did these walls. I don't know what's what. It definitely was a corner piece. Oh. No, that doesn't... That's not even the corner piece works. Wait, there's another one. There's two corner pieces. One, and you can't really tell which one's which. I think it's like right here. No, that's a window. Castle corner piece. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. So that wide turn doesn't even want to work either. So you know what? Okay, the little one worked. Thank God. Okay, so then we're gonna we want a break area. That's something I did not do on this one. Put a break area on. It's just going nonstop the whole time. So let's put a little break area in here. Special breaks. 18, 13, 13, 9, 9. That's a lot of breaks. Okay, then we want block breaks there. So it's a bit of a rest, and then it drops. Drops like that. Okay, do I want it? You know, we're going to put it through the wall. Perfect. That's perfect. Right, that's exactly where I wanted to put it. Okay, and then we're going to start to do the friggin' turns again. Not yet, hold on. We got to get it into an area that's decent. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to do that. And that. Oh, man. Helixes are going to be difficult here. There's not a lot of room with the hill and then the wall. Little helixes might be our best bet. Oh, God. They're so tiny. What if I do that? I do not like that at all. I actually hate that. Okay. They're so small. Crap. No. Small, and let's turn... There we go. So now we have to... There we go. And you know what? We're going to do a lot of these turns, too. Because, what else? Well, helixes, tiny helixes, that's it. Tiny helixes in those turns. Oh, okay, good, that worked. I was worried I was going to run to the ground there. That looks kind of cool. It doesn't look too bad, except you can't... Okay, you can see it over the wall. And it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would compared to this thing. I mean, this thing is pretty crazy, though, so this is actually the craziest thing I've ever built. It's a monster. I should probably get rid of, like, this little area here after this. And then I really like this, and I don't want to get rid of it, so I probably won't. But yeah, right here, this probably needs to go. We'll see. Like I said, I'm not worried about that. If that really is still bugging me later on, I'll fix it during a live stream. I'm not going to take the time to film it. Okay, we'll do that. Then we'll do some of that. And then we'll do some of... No, not yet. Can I? Should I? Is this going to be a problem? It definitely will. Little it is. And that's going to be also a problem. That one goes down, right? Okay, this one will go up. Nope. That was almost bad. I almost built the biggest one by accident. Okay. See, this is kind of cool. Let's see, it goes up, loop, 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 down, loop, 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 up. So it works. I just hope there's going to be enough speed from that hill to go through all this. Okay, let's drop it, turn it. Not that crazy. Not. Ooh, that looks really crazy. Not exactly what I wanted. Okay, that's a little better. Look how steep that is. That's pretty crazy, come to think of it. So let's use the biggest one. There we go. That's even crazier. Okay, so now we have to... I'm just going to make a chain hill up here. Probably do something like this at the end of this one. Like I said, I'm probably going to get rid of like the part this is going through now. Because it's too crazy long. And then we're just about done. Part 1, I guess, is done. Okay, you know what? Photo section. Oh crap, never mind, that's not going to work. Gotta do that. Okay, how should I do this? Because this is kind of strange. The way it is right now. It's in a really strange spot. So this is... Okay, here we go. This is what we'll do. Let's try this. Do that. I hope that that's gonna be good enough. I really do. Okay. And you know what? See, I was gonna actually put like a little helix and then the hill, but I mean, this is just kind of gonna work. Like this. And okay, it's a perfect spot. It's not interfering with that hill at all. Chains, chains, chains back to the top. You know what? While we're here, let me just see if it works through this part. Oops. Oops. Good job, stupid. Okay, here we go. Do one more there, and okay, test it again. Test it again. I don't know how many trains are here. Okay, here we go. This is perfect. Except this one's probably not going to start until that one gets all the way up there. Oh, nope, there it goes. Good. See, that saves time. A lot of time. You come to think of it. Okay, I'm a little nervous through this. It's not going as fast as I thought it would, but it looks like it's working, so that's all right. I think we're gonna be in the clear here. Perfect. Comes down, up through there. See, okay, yeah, the helix probably wouldn't have worked there because it probably would have, but it would have been too close for comfort. Okay, so let's stop this. Wow, that actually saved a lot of time doing it that way. And let's get this ending done. I'm actually liking this coaster. I mean, it's not exactly what I planned, but I mean, it's not too bad. I don't know. After this one is kind of... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This one's alright in my book. I'm afraid of... What I'm really afraid of is recreating this with this one. I don't want it to be that crazy because it's... I have to figure out how to fix this now, which is something I don't want to do with this one. That's why I'm kind of lenient on everything right now. Okay, how tall is that one? 130? Oh, dear God, we are up way too high. Did something just crash? I thought this just crashed. That was weird. That was really weird. Okay. So that's 130. So maybe, since this is helixes, I'll make this one hills. I'm going to do that. I'm actually doing that. Okay, and that's going to come charging back through the wall that's going to be here. We're going to have small hills. See, I'm trying to also picture paths and food and drink in here. So, trying to make this make a little bit of sense and trying to make my life a little bit easier later on. This is a problem. Okay, I was going to have 2 small hills and then like a turnaround kind of thing. Not going to work. Not going to work at all. So we'll make this a bigger hill. Don't know if that's the best idea. It's like the same exact height. It is the same exact height. So this is what we'll do. We'll make it... I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I don't... Nope. Nope. I'd rather it be like this. I'd rather it look like an actual hill. Okay, then we're gonna go... And I can't go higher than that, right? Yeah. And then we're gonna have it... Turn... Wide turn. And then we're gonna have it drop. And of course that's gonna happen. Okay, forget the wide turn. Crap. Crap. Let's do, is that gonna work, or is that pretty much the same thing? It's not gonna work. So let's just do something. You know what? This is what we'll do. And trying to think of what I should do. Okay, here. Oh, this is a problem. So let's, still trying to think here. What if I do a small hill? And bring it down this way. Do another small hill. See, I'm trying to eat up some of the speed here, but I don't think these hills are contributing to the speed being eaten up at all. I don't think it's really affecting too much. If anything, it's just making more speed. Okay, then we'll do this like the other coaster. And we'll drop it down again, actually. Yeah, well, okay, here we go. Almost done. Do it like that, like that. There we go. Special. Brakes. 18. 13. 9. 4. Oh god, that might be too many brakes. Guess who didn't think that one through. Station platform. Oh yeah, this is where I did that, so I'll do that here instead. Block brakes were right here, right? Then we have a blank one. Brakes. Brakes, more brakes. 4. 9. Oh, too much. 13. 18. There we go. And that ended up working out fine for me. I did the wide turn, didn't I? I think I did. I think I did. And you know what? We are going to keep this diagonal like the other one, too. We did it! We did it! It's done! Hopefully it's better than the other one. It's kind of a strange thing I did here, but you know what? Here we go. How many cars are on this thing? 4 trains? 3 trains. Okay, so there's an extra train because I put that extra block brakes in down here. Just making sure it can do this all right. I mean, that's not too crazy. That's not too violent. The brakes slow it down perfectly. I think we're good. Let's see what the ratings say. Let's see what the ratings say. Okay. So this is the second one, Wooden Roller Coaster 3. This is the first one. That's annoying me. Hold on. Let me get that even with the side there. Okay, now we play the waiting game. Let's see. What can I do while I wait? I guess now I could take the time to remind you that the next park we do is going to be space themed, which is going to be fun. Can't wait for that one. That also, the big thing about that park is it's going to be a lot smaller. That's the big problem with this park and where I'm at in the series right now. This was just completely flat ground, which was kind of a pain when it comes to like making things in the ground and stuff, and trying to come up with different ideas for medieval themed things. Like, you can see, okay, I had some ideas down here, and a forest idea, a castle go-kart idea, a coaster on a hill with a moat idea, medieval. Then I had village ideas, like right here there's a village, over here there's a big village. Then I started running out of ideas. I was thinking, okay, I can make an elevator castle, that worked. A big castle with a coaster around it. Ooh, an evil part, that makes sense, an evil castle. Then a swamp. And then a field. And then a mountaintop village, and that's when the ideas started disappearing. Jousting coaster kind of makes sense, and then village, in a mystical forest. I had that planned from the start, though. But other than that, it's pretty much just making villages and forests. And I'm officially out of medieval ideas. So, that's another reason why it needs to come to an end. Look, I'm building another battlefield over here. We already have a battlefield right here. I don't know, maybe I'm just bad at this game. I'm not very creative, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I'm out of medieval ideas. So that's why I'm excited to start the space park. But I'm probably gonna wait a little while, because I still gotta finish this up, and I wanna put this up for download before I start the space park. That's the plan. So we'll see what happens. This thing hasn't exploded yet, has it? That's pretty good. Oh, there we go. Nothing's red, but then again, nothing was red here. 66 miles per hour, 66 miles per hour. It's probably from this hill here. Average 17, average 20. Okay, we dropped a little bit there. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Almost 4 minutes on this one. 1 second off from 4 minutes. So they're pretty close in length, I guess. Ride length, 9,289 feet. Ride length here is 7,000 feet. That's a big difference. 3.4 vertical, 3.92, negative 51, 151, negative 132. 147, 153. So these numbers are kind of iffy. Oh, here we go. Total airtime 22.14 seconds, 5.94 seconds, 13 drops to 30. Highest drop 12 feet, 12 feet. Oh, not 12 feet, 121 feet. I was gonna say that's a little more than 12 feet. Oh god. 7.84. The intensity is still pretty high. I'm pretty sure this one's better. Oh yeah. A lot better. Well, damn. Damn. Well, look at all the scenery around this one, too. This thing's covered in scenery. So it's not really fair to compare the two. Yet, this has some scenery, but not nearly as much as this one. All this wall and all this stone are like individual pieces on here. So, when I get the scenery and stuff around this thing, it should be pretty crazy. I still don't know what I'm going to do about this one. I might just change this and be done with, I don't know. But, like I said, it's probably going to wait for the live stream. Next episode's the last one. We did it. We're just about done. Next episode, I'm going to be putting food and drink around here, making it look good. And then, yeah. Then that's going to be the end. And I'll save the rest for the live stream, so make sure you see the live streams when they start to happen if you want to see the rest of this. But, I mean, 75 episodes I think is plenty for a park. Park this size. This is crazy. It's been a lot of fun. And yeah. Park rating is dropping, so I'm going to end this here. one more episode, and then we can start something new. So, thank you all for watching. Leave a like and a favorite if you enjoyed. They help out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time.